Pokopia is finally adding one feature that players have been asking for since launch: underwater exploration. And honestly, after watching this trailer, I'm really excited about everything that's coming to the game. Not only are we getting a huge free update in August, but we're also getting our first look at the expansion pass, and what the future of Pokopia might look like. Starting in August, every player will be able to learn the new dive move for free, which lets Ditto freely explore underwater areas and experience towns from a completely new perspective. One thing I've always wanted in Pokopia was more places to discover. The game is already incredibly relaxing, but after spending hours in the same world, eventually you start wishing there was even more to explore. Adding an entire underwater world suddenly makes the game feel much bigger. It's not just a few new decorations or a small feature, it's a whole new environment. We've already had towns and areas surrounded by water, and honestly, it always felt like there was so much space that we couldn't really use. The ocean looked amazing, but it was mostly something you looked at from a distance. Now we're finally going to be able to jump in and explore it ourselves. What excites me even more is the building potential. People have already made some amazing creations in Pokopia, and now they're basically getting an entire underwater world to build in. I also think this update is going to be perfect for water-type Pokemon. One thing I always struggled with was creating homes that actually felt right for them. Even if you added ponds or rivers, when you'd ask them their comfort level, they always needed more water. Now they'll finally have an environment that feels completely natural, and that's just a free update. The underwater exploration update also connects directly to the first expansion pass DLC, Bubbly Basin. Bubbly Basin launches in August and introduces an entirely new underwater town filled with new Pokemon, furniture, outfits, decorations, and places to explore. If you're someone who enjoys collecting furniture and customizing your town, this DLC looks like it's going to add a huge amount of contents. What really got my attention though is that Bubbly Basin is only the beginning. The expansion pass isn't just one DLC release, it's actually planned as 3 separate content drops. We're getting Bubbly Basin in August, another major content update later this year, and then an entirely new town coming in 2027. It really shows that the developers clearly have plans to keep expanding the game and giving players new places to explore. Overall, I think everything shown here looks fantastic. The free dive update already looks like one of the biggest additions the game has received so far, and the expansion pass makes me even more excited about where the game is heading. Let me know what you're most excited for. Are you looking forward to underwater exploration, or are you planning on picking up the expansion pass and checking out Bubbly Basin? Either way, I know I'm going to enjoy the update coming in August, and the other content we'll be getting later on this year and in 2027.